If you are working in Excel, you always prefer to create drop-downs instead of typing same data again and again. In today's video, we will see how to create dependent drop-downs. Hi, my name is Vijay and you are watching Office Mom. Let's start the video without any delays. Here I have got a list of employees and their departments. I have got nearly 31 employees and nearly 22 areas which are allocated to them. So if I'll create a drop-down list for 30 employees and nearly 22 areas, it will be nearly 50 plus. And to search from 50 names, it's really very challenging. So instead of creating single drop-down list, I created dependable drop-down list. I'll show you how it works. I have got department over here, person accountable and area allocated. Here I have got a drop-down list and these drop-down lists are dependable. I'll delete this. I'll select sales and marketing. And in sales and marketing department, I have got total 10 employees. Person accountable. When I'll click on drop down list, I have got name of only sales and marketing person. When I'll select training department, I have got name of only training department people. When I select operations, in drop down list, I have got name of only operation people. And in the same way, when I select HR, I have got name of only HR people over here. These are the areas which are allocated to training department. When I have selected HR, I'll select name of a person, James, and when I click on area allocated drop down, it's blank. I'll delete this. When I select training department, person accountable, I'll select a person. Area allocated, now we are able to see the drop down list. One thing more over here, the area name are not in alphabetical order. But when we select the drop down, it's showing in alphabetical order. So let's see how it can be created. I have got a blank format. First of all, we will create drop down list for departments. We will go in data, data validation. We will select list. Now we will provide source for this. So our source will be this, means department name. We will do OK and our drop down list got created. Rest two cells will be dependable. We will come in the right hand side and over here we will type filtered list. We will click just below filtered list. We will go in formulas, means formulas tab. In extreme left hand side we get option of insert function. We will click over here and we will select XLookup. We will insert the function lookup value. So what will be our lookup value? We will select this, means the drop down which we created right now. Lookup array. What will be our lookup array? So lookup array will be our department name. Here we have to provide return array. So what will be our return array? We will select list of all the employees from all the departments. We will leave these two as blank and we will click on done or OK. So our list got created. Now we will close this. One thing to notice over here, when we will click on the first cell, we are able to see the formulas. But when we will click on the rest of the cells, we are able to see the formulas, but the formulas are not active. Means the active formula is in first cell only. So if we will have to do any changes, we will have to change in the first cell. We will come in the left side and we will create drop down list for person accountable. We will go in data, data validation, list. In source, we will select the filtered list which we have created right now. We will click over here and we will do OK. So our drop down list got created. This is the drop down list for operations. So we can see name of all the operation staff over here. I'll delete this. When I'll select training, in drop down list I am able to see name of training people only. When I'll select sales and marketing, here I can see name of sales and marketing people only. I'll select training and I'll click over here on the drop down list. After 4 names, we can see 0. To remove the 0, we will have to insert a criteria. But here's a big catch. In case the names will be repeated or if 2 staff has got the same name, the names will be replaced or names will be vanished. So we will have to keep in mind that if 2 staff has got the same name, we will have to add initials or add 1, 2 after the name. I'll show you what I'm talking about. I have got Albert A and Albert B over here. I'll remove A and I'll remove B from here. Now I'll click on the filtered list and over here I'll insert unique. Bracket open, bracket close and I'll do enter. I'll select sales and marketing. I'll click on this drop down and you will notice that name of only one Albert is visible. I'll select training and I'll click over here on person account table. After John, we are able to see 0. To remove this 0, we will have to add one more criteria. We will come in our filtered list, we will click on the first name, we will come in our formula bar and we will click on unique. Now we will click over here on function helper and over here we will type true. We will click on done or OK. We will close this and you will notice zeros got vanished. If we select sales and marketing and over here if we select person account table, name of Albert is not visible, what I told you earlier. So we will change the names. We will do it Albert 1 and Albert 2. Now we will check our drop down list and name of Albert 1 and Albert 2 is visible. One thing more we see over here, that names are not in alphabetical order. If the list will be long, it will be really challenging to find out the names. So we will insert one more criteria in filtered list. We will type short, bracket open, we will come in the end and we will close the bracket and we'll hit enter. Now the list got in alphabetical order. So this was the drop down list for departments. Now we will create one more dependable list for person account table and that will be drop down list for area allocated. We will create one more filtered list. We will go in formulas, insert function, XLookup, insert function, lookup value. Here our lookup value will be name of the person or person account table. Lookup array, this will be our lookup array, means name of the people. Return array will be the name of places or name of area. We will click on done or OK and our list got created, but we can see an error over here. So we will insert if error just behind XLookup, if error, bracket open, we will come in the end, comma, double inverted comma twice, bracket close and we will hit enter. We will close this. Currently our list is showing blank because we have selected sales and marketing and this drop down list is for training department. I'll delete this and I'll select training. Person account table, Bronson. Area allocated, we will have to create drop down list. We will go in data, data validation, list and we will select this list. OK. So the drop down list for area got created. We are able to see all the areas of Bronson. I'll delete this. I'll select John and over here we are able to see all the areas of John. So our dependable drop down list got created. One thing you'll have to keep in mind, you will not have to delete this list. You'll have to hide it. In case you will delete this list, all the drop downs will vanish. I'm sure you must have loved the video. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. See you soon with a new topic. Till then, bye-bye.